Peace and blessings, everyone. This is a video response to your Daily Apple's video, Are You the Epitome of Your Zodiac Sign? What I did is I ended up going to the Wikipedia site and using the description and things they give for Gemini. I'm a Gemini. They give a lot of characteristics. They actually break them down between positive and negative. And so I went through all of them, jotted down those I believed I was the same as, and those that I were different from. So it's either yes or no, in both categories, positive and negative. Took the percentage of the positive, the percentage of the negative, and I got an overall percentage. That's probably too much, ain't it? But the real thing about me doing this, because it brings up a real question about free will. If we are the epitome of our sign, if you can tell someone about themselves, know who they are, what kind of person they are, by knowing their sign, then in essence, there is a lack of free will. So we're being either controlled by our sign, or, once again, we are automatically something because in relation to our sign. You know what I'm saying? So brings up the question of free will. So the list of the positives are versatile, whimsical, nimble, articulate, active, kind, adaptable, loving, intellectual, witty, inquisitive, brilliant, creative, upbeat, affectionate, courteous, theatrical, a leader, generous, romantic, thoughtful, straightforward, social, talkative, mercurial, open-minded, experimental, joyful, good-natured, eloquent, brave, free-spirited, attention-loving, playful, easygoing, outgoing, truth-seeker, adventurous, good-natured, good sense of humor, diplomatic, broad-minded, mind-oriented, spontaneous, verbal, risk-taker, gambling, friendly, dynamic, enthusiastic, flexibility, gentle, and lively. And of course, some of those I had to look up. Whimsical, and when I said nimble, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. I wasn't sure exactly. So I was thinking of my physicalness, or actually, there's another definition. Being able to adapt to something like that, which I said I'm not a quick thinker. Quick thinker, and I'm not. I have to think too much, so it takes me a while because I get deeply into the thought of it. I'm inquisitive, creative. I would like to be witty. That's something that I've always wished I could be more of. Witty, being able to come back with a quick answer to something funny, to a comment someone makes. I really, that's a characteristic I've always liked about certain people. They're being witty. Mercurial, I had to look up. Let's add up here. I forget what it was. I'm not gonna look it up again. But I think that wasn't that. I don't know. So those are the ones I had to. There's some ones like I said I had to really look up and question and think about. One thing that is always I found interesting about myself in the Geminis that I've known, friends growing up, they have usually all been talkative, but I'm not a talkative person at all. And I've always found that, like I said, unique. And I've always questioned why that is. Every Gemini I've known, they're usually talkative and really outgoing. I like to go out, I like to hang around people, I like to be around people, but I don't like to be the center of attention. I don't like to be the life of the party. I would rather look at someone else, listen to someone else, entertain, tell stories, whatnot. So, like I said, I've always found that unique about myself. I'm really a shy person. Really shy. So, now negatives. Unreliability, fickleness, duality, insincerity, self-focus, restlessness, changeability, shallow, impulsive, over-talkative, insecure, self-centered, vain, critical, devious, too playful, never take things serious, plays mind games, wictionary or boastful, ego-oriented, trickster, too curious, absent-minded, immature, gossip-oriented, sore loser, superficial, and temperamental. Unreliability, no, not at all. Now the duality, that's an interesting one. I guess maybe I do have a very strong duality, and I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if that's a necessarily bad thing. I don't know. Self-focus. Again, I guess that, that's different from being self-centered. Like, sure, don't we all focus on ourselves? I don't believe I'm self-centered. I do think about myself, think about my being, my happiness or unhappiness. But I don't think it's too much. I believe I try to think of other people, think about the people, their well-being, their happiness, more than my own. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Like I said, the over-talkative. No. I'm over-quiet, if anything. Insecure. I think I am insecure in a way. For whatever reason, it's part of my being shy. I do have some insecurities that sometimes I like to overcome, and actually that was a big reason of me doing all the videos I do is to help bring myself out, express myself, and get over some of my insecurities. Critical. Now, I believe I am critical, but not in a bad way. Critical because I am a thinker. So when I critically analyze something, think about it, I'm searching for the truth in it. Truths that you're going back up to the positive. So, that is critical when you analyze something, right? And you analyze and take something apart. And I don't try to do it in a bad way. It's just getting to the truth of something. It's got to be all about truth, people. Plays mind games. No. Even though I have been accused of that by my wife. But no, I don't. Never take things serious. I don't in a way. Serious things I take serious. Non-serious things I don't take too serious. No worries. I believe we get caught up too much in those things that aren't important, and not caught up enough in those things that are truly important. And I'm definitely not so a loser. Not at all. I'll leave that to there. Too curious. I'm very curious, but is that a bad thing? And absent-minded. I guess it can be absent-minded, like the absent-minded professor. I don't know. But usually because I'm end up getting caught up in thought, and I'm thinking somewhere else. Before I can get something else, I'm thinking about something else, and I'll lose my train of thought. And usually that affects my communication, because my brain is whizzing away, and I'm trying to catch up my brain while it's leaving the station, and I end up coming out mumbler out my mouth. So I don't know. So anyway, let me get you numbers of statistics, for I'm about to run out. I won't go by 10-minute limit. So I'm 79% of the positive. I'm 36% of the negative. Overall, 64%. So just a little bit over half. So it's almost up in the air. Like I said, I'm more positive than negative, in my opinion. I could be wrong. And some of those were a toss-up. So, like I said, but the big question is the question of free will. If you are, then what control do you have over yourself and who you really are? God bless. Peace and love.